Alright, so what I'm working on, this is the Tatic cam drone view camera, and here's the old battery. It's kind of swelled up, but I'm sitting here and just kind of got this thrown together because I'm looking at this whole thing. It's got a 5 amp BEC on it, or a 5 volt BEC. You can see it's exactly at 5 volt, but I'm thinking to myself, well, I wonder if this thing will even handle 5 volt. It's meant for 3.7 volt, but a fully charged LiPo like this will hold about 4.2 or so. Potentially it might hold it. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta get the rest of my stuff out. Hang on. We're gonna solve it. So, I'm sorry, I didn't have everything together here. So my bench is a mess, absolute mess. I gotta get all this cleaned up. So the idea is I'm gonna try to feed the power for this splitter. Feed the power for this off of the BEC, no, the 5 volt, and see if it'll hold, see if it'll work. This will probably smoke before anything, but we're gonna give it a shot. Don't know if it will. Honestly, I don't know if it won't. So we're gonna want one of those to go to here, right? That's gonna come out through the wing and then into the camera. I have one of the other sides here. We're gonna try it. I think my whole issue is the voltage keeps dipping out and dying. I've got some batteries back there charging. That's what you're hearing if you hear something. But, alright. Let's see. Can we do it like that? I'm going to try to take this apart real quick. Now, this is just a trial. I don't know if this is going to work or not, guys. If I fry it, I'll know and you'll know. But we're definitely going to give it a shot because it's I like using this little camera, but well, I've got another one on the way as well, so it's not like it's the end of the world. Now where that punches through, ooh, it goes right to the surface. No room for error. So let's just tie it into what's already here, right? Cut them a little short. When I say no room for error, somebody else might be able to do it, but me, my shaky ass, no, not very good. I shake too much to do precision. So I used to be able to mod like Xbox controllers. I used to put the little chips and stuff in them back in the day, but that's been a long time ago, and well, I'm not near as steady as I used to be because Lord knows we gotta pick up some stuff tomorrow too. We got some old drones coming our way, and when I've seen of them, they look pretty nice. That battery is not going to work for the one out. I threw it down in there. Definitely got to clean this building up, or this room up. I have got an absolute freaking mess. Maybe y'all can see what I'm doing. So now we got that. We need to get a couple pieces of shrink out. Is this thing even running? Okay, set up my phone to see it. Alright, so what I've got going, like I said, I'm trying to connect. We're going to try to connect this little board, which connects to the camera, to the receiver to give it power all the time. As soon as you plug the plane in, it's got power to the camera. Now my main hope for this, oh god, come on. The main hope for this is to have a little better. Maybe it'll record, you know, like it needs to, and you know, we'll have a better recording time, and it won't die on me all the daggum time. I don't know if this is gonna fix it. May just burn it up for all I know. But we're gonna definitely give it a shot. That's gonna have to come out. That sits like that. That sits right. Hang on. How does those lights work? Oh. 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 I'm kind of confused now. See the lights? How's that light up? Unlock it, goofball. Now this one right here is a new battery. Okay, so that's on the back side of that. Right there. So if that's facing that way, that'll be facing this way, where the battery would have been right there. So that's the front of the camera. So we'll just have to make us a hole right there and feed those wires through. That'll work. I'm game planning here, sorry guys. So I'll try to get this one now. It's gonna fight me. Alright, that's connected. I'll slide these up and over like this. I need this right here. Little shrinkage. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Just like that. This one's gonna go right here. That'll plug into that. This is going to plug into this. Let's get this. We need another piece or two of that. Sorry if I sound like I'm mumbling. I'm just thinking to myself here. Alright. Now, technically, I think this will work. So I don't think it's going to be enough voltage to kill it. It may, I don't know, it may not come on. It may come on and fry and quit. But if it works, well, there was my idea for getting it to where it'd be, you know, having full-time power. And I can make this one base and make a couple different pigtails and feed it, in other words. So, yay. Right? Yeah. You're not going to tend to it. Solder that was on the end of it sucked. No good no more. Got too hot or something. Alright, now let's go with this one. That is off, by the way. Come on! Get on there. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and tin these guys up. I don't know why they call it that, tinning it. There's a reason. I just don't use Google all that much. And I'm not the best person to spell shit anyway, so my dyslexia gets the best of me. It happens. It happens. Screw it. Good enough. Good enough. Now the drones that I just came up with, or into, that are being gave to me, are some old FPV drones. Very nice looking ones, custom racing looking FPV drones. I'm not a big drone person, but I told the old lady, I said, well, maybe she can learn to fly them. I said, then you can follow me around in the plane, or, you know, do some aerial photo stuff. It might make it pretty cool. I don't know. She didn't seem too excited about that idea. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, so there's that. This one we'll take out of the equation because we don't need. Right? That'll go in the receiver like such, and then we can literally, we're going to take this, they go back in here like this, right? Nope, it's upside down. Okay, like that. Let's put it back together real quick. This is where it's going to kick my butt, these tiny screws. I have rebuilt an iPhone before, and it's been ages ago, but I'm telling you, time is not my friend, especially with the old shakes. Alright. Now, you see it? So, now, let me see if this is still hot enough to do this. Perfect. That's going to be stinky later. Oh, it needs to be a little bigger, doesn't it? There we go. That's the way a soldering iron gets a little bit abused, don't it? So that's going to lay in there pretty flat, like that. Now I had the rest of it. Where'd it go? There's this. Upside down. Ah! Come on. Okay. Take this guy. Put it back like such. Just like that. Now sandwich that right there. Right. Okay. Put the screws inside this little thing so I didn't lose them. I've got another one of these cameras, so this ain't, if something happens to this, it's not a complete loss. And on top of it, hasn't been working the best, and I've been trying to find a different way. Seems like the GoPro's the way to go, but the weight on it's a little heavy. I'm also looking at the RunCam series, so I may try them. Don't know yet. I'll just have to, I'll just buy one and try it, but I really like this because it just Velcros on it. You stick it on with Velcro, whatever you want to call it. That sticky hooky stuff. And yeah, you're stick it on there, go to town. This thing's been underwater a couple times, never hurt it. But that battery's swollen. And on top of that one, that battery it says it's new, but you know, well, hey, these things ain't been produced in probably 10 years, if not more. So that battery probably ain't no good either. Alright, so now with that connected like this, once we give it power again, right over here, and judge this is very, very safety orientated type setup, highest level of safety ever. Alright, we got that, which will give us 5 volts going to this, and if we hit it, we got power. It's lighting up. So we got power. Now, here comes the real test. The old Tatic drone view. Hook to that. Snap it on. Woohoo! It's not fully snapped on. Let's see, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to run that just like this over that way, if it works. Just turn it on. It's on, and it is working. Now this little port right here, I can actually send, you can see it, that little port right there, we can actually take it and send it signal to it for camera. Flip your toggle switch up on your remote. You can go one way, neutral is off, down would be like record, all the way up would be photo. This off my receiver already, so it will take a signal off the receiver. So that's 5 volt. Why won't this? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was thinking to myself. And right now we ain't even got a SD card in it, and it's staying on. It wouldn't do that at all before. So now, what's this one? Is this it? Yep, this is it. Let's go ahead and we're going to put the, I gotta remember where I'm putting it now. And put that in there, right? And if you watch, like, let's go ahead and cycle it. I'm going to shut it off. Now let's turn it back on. It's giving me full power. Let's turn it on. And watch the light. Now once that light starts flashing, then it's all initiated and ready to go. I'm not seeing no smoke out of it. It's not hurt. I think this is actually going to work. It means I can send it right to my receiver and have a power source coming straight from the, run it off the main plane, and have a full time of, just camera recording. We're gonna probably see how that works tomorrow. See, now you saw it flash. We're gonna select that. See that? That means it's recording. Now, see how this works. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna shake it up. I'm gonna sit here and just shake it, do all types of stuff with it, simulate like it's moving around, flopping, turning, doing all types of stuff, just like it would be in the plane, because every time I move it, well, and jump it, jar it around and do crazy stuff, it shuts off. So we're gonna let this thing run. Let's see what happens. I'll be back. Oops. Okay, now it has been roughly about 35-40 minutes and it's still working. Now, one thing I have noticed that it was not doing before is it's getting warm. It's getting warm, and it may overheat, it may damage it if you just leave it sit there and running just like this and no movement, no air going across it. But this is going to be on the wing of a plane. It's going to get plenty of air going on it, and even during the summertime, you're going to get air going across it too. Just if I leave it sit there for about 15 minutes, and it, well, maybe 10 minutes, and it starts getting warm back here on this side. The whole thing starts getting warm. But blow on it just a little bit, and it cools right down. We got little air gaps all through it. It's going to have some air blowing across it. Sorry if that sound made it sound like I was blowing in your face. But we're going to let it run for a few more minutes. I'm going to slide it over just a bit. And we're going to set it just like such. And we're just going to let it go. Alright? Just I cleaned it up just a little bit. Not that side, but this side. It's clean. Anyways. Yeah. But all in all, this guy, remote power for it, it's working. It is working. It's working. I have thrown it around. Nothing silly, nothing crazy, I should say, is happening. Yeah. It ain't too bad. So we're just gonna shut it off, and then I'm gonna review the footage of it and see how well it did. See that? That means it's recording. Now, see how this works. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna shake it up. I'm gonna sit here and just shake it, do all types of stuff with it, simulate like it's moving around, flopping, turning, doing all types of stuff, just like it would be in the plane. Because every time I move it, jump it, jar it around and do crazy stuff, it shuts off. We're going to let this thing run. Let's see what happens. I'll be back. Oops. Still going. Feels warm. Well, granted, you'll be flying around, you'll have the air blowing across you. Alright. So it did 50 minutes of recording time, no issues. Like I said, it got a little warm, but it's going to have air blowing across it. You got a propeller, you got wind coming across you, 50 mile an hour, 100 mile an hour. I don't know how fast you're going, but it's going to work. I've got it working again, and right now I'm working on the video. So, yeah, it's going to work. See you guys.